Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let's go to Busan for today's daily challenge, where all of our destinations will be busier, and fortunately, the speed limit is increased on bridges. Also, speaking of being busy, I suppose, or just general breakneck pace and that sort of thing, I have to be on a Zoom call at 8 for work. So we're going to try very hard not to pause and, go swiftly through, because we have a very, 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 very hard out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Naturally, given that it is Wednesday, we start with our pink houses. Hi, Nora. Hi. Why are you meowing? Is it because I did not give you food? You have food. It's in your bowl. Eat the food that's in your bowl, and then you'll get more food. Eventually. This is how food works. Yeah. You orange meow thing? Yeah. It's an accurate descriptor of a cat, right? It's an orange meow thing. Well, not all cats are orange meow things. Not all cats are meow things, for that matter. But, oh, she's bringing her ball. Oh, okay. Nora very much enjoys playing fetch. But, no, okay. You did not bring the ball. Also, it is not fetch time. It is yak into a microphone to people you can't see who won't give you treats time. That's a different, worse time. It's a different and worse time, cat. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Man, I hope y'all can at least hear the distant plaintive meows of the Nora cat. Otherwise, I sound like a crazy person, just talking to myself. Now, granted, I have done that for, something like, thank heaven, 711 episodes now. But, there's at least the veneer of interactivity, right? You can say things to the _Goog in chat or in comments on YouTube. Hi, Nora. Oh, she brought the little floof ball. Oh, hi. Hello. All right. Hi. Okay. I gotta get dark blue houses over in this direction. Actually, how am I gonna do that? Oh, hi. This is how I'm gonna do that. Okay. Hi. Where's your little floof ball? Here it is. Okay. Give me, the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll. Or something like that. Here. Let's do this, and we'll do this. These two dark blues will try to service this business. This has gone circular. Nora, look, it's a big orange floof ball. It's got sparkles on it. Come here, do you see it? Go get it. I chucked it. And now she will retrieve it. She is good at the retrieving of the spheroid. Sometimes. Sometimes it gets halfway back and then she drops it and acts disinterested in getting it the rest of the way.
Hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
She's a cat who's taught herself how to play fetch. You have to give her some leeway, I suppose. All right, this over here is a circle now. That's kind of gross, but it does mean that more dark blues will spawn to support this business, which is good and fine. These pinks can loop around in this manner to get over here, but also, we can do this a little bit better, can't we? Hold on. If we decide that this house isn't actually important, we can do something like this, perhaps, which services this business better and allows these two to come over this way and this to just swoop in here. All of these things seem good. I think it's add quote, not quote add, Sonny. We take a motorway. She is good at the retrieving of the spheroid. As you're not wrong. All right, that is a thing that I said, and it is a thing that is true. I'm not going to apologize for saying true things. I'm the brave and noble truth teller by describing the quality of the cat at retrieving the toy. All right, so these yellows are going to come up this way. You're going to go up here. Now we have 6 of you servicing this circle. That's fine. Hi. Oh, did you bring it? Oh, you brought it to a different place. Okay. I see it now. I have it. I have it. Can I pick it up with my foot? I can pick it up with my foot. Lovely. And then I put it in my hand, and I wave it in the cat's face, and the cat got distracted by a mic cable. Oh, but she's back now, and I throw it, and off she goes. Oh, she's a kitty. Oh, the baby. Oh, she dropped it. She dropped it. She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out when I'm not throwing it, that it's all the way over there. By which I mean 2.5 feet away, and I'm busy with stuff. We'll take a couple traffic lights. How are we going to service this business? My immediate thought is this down here, but we do have these 2 up here. So, yeah, the winner is... Oh, hi. Well, that's gross and unfortunate. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run these yellows this way. Running those yellows that way will allow me to run a green this way. And for now, at least, these 3 dark blues will have motorway number 1, which does this. In the fullness of time, I would very much like to replace this with a bridge, but that is not in the cards at the moment. Hello. Oh, you're back and you're meowing. Did you bring the thing? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It was under your butt. Yeah, no, I didn't mean to roll over your... Did I roll over your... No, you would have screamed much more loudly if I rolled over your tail. You're just meowing at me. Got it. All right. These yellows here are problematic. Let's do this, actually. I think we're going to do this and put a PCTL right there. These 7 yellow houses. There. I know how words work. I can display words and numbers with my mouth brain. Is that how talking sounds? I don't know. Okay, I picked up the toy, but now the cat has fucked off. So, I guess I just have this. Alright, give me 2 more bridges, which is lovely. It's exactly what I wanted. Especially given that this pink nonsense now exists. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put these 3 greens together. They're gonna come over here. They're gonna join this road, go into this business. That's gonna be fine. Next, we're gonna take motorway number 1 and swoop it up here, such that this pink and anything else that adjoins or abuts this pink can get over into this business. And then we'll take these 3 recently aggrieved dark blues, run them in this manner, such that they go over here and hopefully take care of this business. Given that we're in, like, super busy traffic times, I'm not entirely certain that 3 houses is going to be able to sustain a business this far away. But, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be completely fine, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Other things that will be completely fine, hopefully, maybe, possibly, include but are not limited to this yellow circle, which actually I think I can give this yellow circle a net bonus of 2 houses. I just have to briefly fuck it over for a moment. So, listen, you're gonna be fine, yellow circle. You're just gonna be ever so briefly overfucked, okay? I just need you to send your car out this way. Come here. Give me that bridge back. Now immediately be fulfilled with dudes. Okay? Can you be dude-filled for a minute? Great. Alright. So you come over here. This green is a problem. I don't necessarily believe that that's a problem that can wait until Monday. So, let's solve it now. If the problem can't wait until Monday, you might as well solve it now. And by solve, I mean Band-Aid patch it. This is by absolutely no means a legitimate, sustainable, long-term solution to this problem. Oh, no. Oh, absolutely no. This is a get me the fuck to Monday problem. And hey, it has gotten me the fuck to Monday, thereby solving the problem. Good job. Thank you. Also, this circle went circular, which, fine. I don't love that, but what am I going to do about it? Nobody listens to me when they decide to round off their businesses like schmucks. Can you be truthful? Oh, Sonny, am I exceedingly quotable today? I suppose it's possible. Listen, I'm not going to say I never try to be funny. I, in fact, always try to be funny. If I'm not being funny and or smart, what good am I to society? Honestly. All right, you come over here. Get in this way. I might have gotten entirely too real for a moment. I apologize for getting too real for a moment. You come over here. Can we get to Monday already? Because this has to be a Monday problem. I realize that it shouldn't be. This and this both kind of have to be a Two Bridges on Monday problem. So, can we get there at least? Can we have a Two Bridges on Monday problem? We may not. Oh, bad. Oh, we might be fucked. All right. Well, let's take a moment to consider our options here. Oh, that's real bad. Okay. Well, no, I didn't mean to zoom in like that. I'm sure there's a reason that feature exists, and I'm sure there are people who make good use of it. I have never intentionally zoomed in mini motorways, ever. Good morning, good morning, Clancy the Crow. Clancy dropping all those lovely crow emotes in the Discord. Not the Discord, well, in Clancy's Discord, but also in chat. That's the word I was looking for. Chat. How about that? All right. Can I sneak a roundabout in anywhere? I'd love to sneak a roundabout in, like, right here, but no. Between this pink house, this double plaza, and this tiny neighborhood, there is nowhere here that I can sneak in a roundabout, which means we're gonna have to get very creative. We're gonna have to get disgustingly creative with our house placement. This is, this is bad. See, because we got to get pinks over here, and there's a whole big clump of pinks here. I don't exactly have the spare bridge to just swing that. And I don't exactly have the spare bridge to... Okay. Well, first thing I can do is we can reroute motorway number 2 such that these 3 greens motorway themselves up here, and these lighter greens restart this awful program. That over here is fine. The color palette on Busan is lovely. It's gorgeous and adorable, and I love it. Also, hold on. There is a pink here. I don't think this one pink house can keep this business alive for a week, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm just incorrect. Maybe we can, also we can yoink and steal another pink. Let's just yoink and steal another pink. This business is probably not gonna die. That'll be fine. This business over here is doomed. I don't have anything for this business over here. I mean, come on. What exactly do you want me to do for that business over there? Just balance back and forth with my light green motorway? In the absence of better options here, let's try balancing back and forth with my light green motorway. All right. Can we please, pretty please, have a couple more bridges on Monday? If we get a couple more bridges on Monday, we might actually be okay for a minute, which is only good in the sense that it gets the score higher. I do have the hard out to worry about, but, you know, that's a problem for future me, I think. Also, I think this juggling act might not actually work. I think this business might have just died. I might have deprived this business of love and attention for too long, and it might just be dead. It's entirely possible that it's dead, but we do have 2 bridges on Monday. Okay. So. Let's do this. We've got... Oh, boy. All right. These pinks are kind of supporting this. This is kind of okay for a minute. You two are going to come over here. We're going to have these 4 come in just like that. These 4 houses are going to service this business. Meanwhile, these houses here are all going to come this way. Can you clear out your thing long enough that I can restate the location of this road, please? Okay, you get up that away. Now here's a bunch more cars to hustle their asses up this way. Is it possible that you maybe could survive? I think it's possible that those maybe could survive. I don't know if they're actually going to survive, but it's definitely possible that they maybe could survive. Next, we have a new pink business about which to worry, which means more pink robbery. Yay. We loves us some pink robbery. And some tree dozing. Sorry about that, tree, but it needed to happen. Here, you go that way, you go that way. You 2 support that. You 3 support this. Here, I'm gonna steal you for this. I still don't believe in this as a long-term solution. My ultimate hope for this is that I get yet more bridgery, and we get these pinks to come down here. Clancy and Sunny in chat are gushing over each other's emotes, which is a good thing to do because they both have just lovely emotes. A tremendous set of custom emoji here on Twitch for Sunflare Space and Clancy the Crow. It must be said. I'm very excited for the possibility of being in Clancy's stream and having Clancy drop a raid on someone and just flooding their chat with crow emojis and shouting, "You've been murdered!" Because, well, you know, crows, murder. It's funny. It's a pun. Crow humor. It's a crow joke. It's a croak. No. Okay, fine. Never mind. These yellows are doomed, incidentally. This yellow separation needs to happen, roughly nowish. So let's do the simple and easy thing and just drop motorway number 3 right here. Could have done any of 95 other things that may have been, better, but instead we did this. So there. So the 5 of you are going to come over here, service that. That's going to be fine. This pink circle's getting mad on account of only being supported by 3 houses, which, I mean, fair. Here, let's finagle you a 4th house. Finagle a 4th house for you. That's probably not going to solve all or indeed perhaps any of your problems, but it's kind of the best I can do right now. And by kind of the best I can do right now, I mean I lied. It might be the best I'm going to have to do because it might be too late to save you, but let's try to save you nonetheless. All of these pinks are going to come over here. This yellow business is just going to twist in the wind for a minute. Sorry. You are going to have to come. Well, we'll just drop you there for a minute while I draw an off-ramp for you. So all of these pinks are going to motorway up to here, assuming this business survives for a minute, which it didn't. So, Good morning, P to S. We have died and failed. 1,572 trips is a top 20% score, at least. It's not as good as Samurai Sam, so drop those slams in the chat, but, Okay. Onward. We continue with the swiftness. Come to me, my Wordle friend. It could, in fact, be Olive. It's not. It's not Olive. But there's an L, so that's, it's something. It could be Palsh. Palsh isn't a word, so it's probably not Palsh. It can't be felon. There's no E or O. That's actually a terrible guess, Goog. Good job. Let's see. It could be. It could in fact be lunch. It could be lunch. There's no O in lunch. So that's, yeah. So it could be lunch. It's not, but it could have been. It's fine. You temporarily forgot how Wordle works. It's okay. Oh, God. So lunch was not... Well, it eliminated another place for the L. So... It could be salad. Could absolutely be salad. There's no reason it can't be other than the fact that it's not. But we couldn't have known that at the time. So... Alright. So we've narrowed down the L to one of two positions. And... So it could be like DAXXL or... Oh, it could be... No, it can't be daily. There's no I. It could be... it can't be Dally because we know that the L isn't in the third slot. So... it could be Dabbly. Now, granted, Dabbly isn't really a word, but it is the method in which you dance while you taunt some. I don't know. You dab. I swear on a stack of whatever book you hold most holy, I did just dab. I don't know why, because I don't have my webcam on, and also I'm me, and I should never do that because, well, no person should ever do that, but also I'm me. I did just dab. Anyway. Oh, let's see. It could be... I am. I'm not dabbing in front of the Lord of the Rings. I'm just like, if I am lying, may God strike down your Lord of the Rings collection, Clancy the Crow. How about that? If I am lying about the fact that I dabbed, may God smite the books. Now then, May God Smite the Books is the title of the episode and will make people think that we have ranted about the horrors today. And we did not. So that's funny. Anyway. Oh, God. All right. The hell is this Wordle word? I got work to do, man. I literally am contractually obligated to be on a Zoom call in 38 minutes, for which I have not prepared. So, if anyone from my place of employment is working, I said I have not prepared, metaphorically. I am totally prepared. I'm a good employee. Don't fire me. Anyway, the hell is this word? It could be... No, it can't be panda. Well, there are several dozen good reasons it's not panda. Let's see here. It could be... Madly. Actually, wait, it could be Madly, couldn't it? It could absolutely be Madly. Oh, okay. It turns out that all you need to solve the puzzle is to look at the puzzle and solve the puzzle eventually. So, good job, Goog. All right, let's guess some times. All right, now this one feels like cheating. I think we know where this one is. I have an idea. I think, now don't hold me to this. I think we're in Bakersfield. This feels like Bakersfield. I'm getting a very Bakersfield vibe out of this whole thing. So we're probably in Bakersfield. And also, this is a very cool photograph, obviously. You've got your streetcar here, and your dude is just completely stone-faced, 1,000-yard stare, not selling it. It could be New Haven, Connecticut. It's very similar to Bakersfield. Is there anything here that gives away time more than just the general now-y feel of it? Because, like, this could have been taken yesterday, but it also could have been taken in 1997, based on the way the man is dressed. So, like, he's not carrying a phone. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hi there, helpful lady. Helpful lady here is on her phone. Helpful lady here just narrowed this down to within the last, 3 years. So, Also, the photo quality is probably too good for it to be nice. They had really good photo cameras in 1997, but also, yeah, okay, we got dudes on their phones, we got people around. All right, we are in Bakersfield, California, obviously. It could have been taken yesterday. It literally could have been taken yesterday. I'm gonna hedge my bet just a tiny little bit and say it was last year. All right, Bakersfield is around here, right? Hey, look at me knowing Western United States geography. All right, now can I happen to find saddle gas here in Geneva? We're dropping the Bakersfield gimmick because we're actually looking for saddle gas. I'm sure there's a wonderfully fluid and florid and awesome German way to pronounce that. It doesn't say saddle gas, but, Okay. We're just going to assume that says saddle gas. You're on a train. Well, you're not on a train line. You're on a streetcar line. You're in a place that's important. In Geneva. Here. You're in the trenches. You're in the trenches. That's totally what that says. In Geneva, Switzerland, last year. Yes? No, 2017. Also, not fucking Geneva! Anger. It was 115 miles away from Geneva. It's like saying you're in Bakersfield and winding up in fucking Fresno. I don't know if that actually tracks, but we're gonna say that it tracks. Next. All right. Hi. So, first thought is vaguely Middle Easty. Possibly literally Egypt, but who knows? Let's zoom in. Okay. This is... I don't recognize this as Arabic, but Sonny thinks Georgia. Presumably Georgia the country, and this is more like closer to Cyrillic text? Okay. Well, I may have been completely and totally wrong. George, so you don't think we're just outside Atlanta? Really? Okay. I absolutely cannot read any of this. If you can read Russian or, I don't know. Am I correct? My understanding is that Cyrillic is like an alphabet in the same way that the alphabet that I type in is an alphabet, and it's basically a bucket, and there are languages within that bucket, and I'm capable of labeling the bucket but not the language when I say that this looks like Cyrillic. Am I wrong about any of that? Well, yes, it turns out this isn't Cyrillic, so... Man... It is just a matter of time before I say something wildly ignorant. I suppose if I continually couch my wild ignorance in being aware of being wildly ignorant, but I'm also not really doing anything to avoid or minimize or negate my ignorance. So how contributory am I being? Uh-oh. I think we just spent the last 30 seconds examining white privilege. It didn't feel good. We need to move on. Next. Okay. So we're apparently in Georgia. Or at least Sunny's got Georgia on her mind. When are we? This doesn't appear nowish. I'm thinking, wait, my guy. Helpful cell phone man. Again. Helpful Cell Phone Man has pretty much eliminated the last 10 years, but also put it within, like, probably the 2010s? I'd guess the early 2010s? Like, my man's got a brick, but also my man's old, and it's Eastern Europe, so... Oh! Helpful chick! Helpful Cell Phone chick has a flip phone! Oh, Helpful Cell Phone chick has a flip phone. Okay. All right, this is 2012. kind of feel okay about 2012. We're somewhere in Russian Georgia. If this was in the United States, I would feel really good about that being 2006. I don't know. Am I overstating the delay in technology getting to Eastern Europe? I feel like that might be a stereotype that I lean on a lot. All right, we're gonna back it up a little bit. This is 2009 in Georgia. And now Russian Georgia is what? Don't call it Russian Georgia, Goog. I know enough to know that is a politically fraught statement. Europe Georgia is, I think Europe Georgia is basically here around-ish. Aha! Hey, I was kind of sort of bordering on correct. Cool. All right, so we're in Tbilisi in 2009? Yeah, let's say 2009. Sure, that sounds reasonable. Here, 2009. Tbilisi, Georgia, 2009. Feel good about Goog. Feel good about Goog. On we go. Onward, upward, nextest thing. Hi there, bunker buddies. The hell are you folks doing? Okay, so now hold on. We've been fooled by things like this before, but if we know where there's a very famous St. Paul's Cathedral. So, Sunflare Space was in the United States in September, felt like the slow decline of an empire. Yeah! Yeah, you're not wrong. It's like, I don't know. Feeling very 1988 Soviet Union right about now. I feel like it's a historically purposeful comparison. Anyway, my photo here has kind of blinked out a bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a vertical photo. That's why. I see. All right, so we're building something called St. Paul's Cathedral. Great. Hey guys. I feel as though I feel as though all the information we need for this task is just on the task. Okay, so all right, what do we got? So these are very British helmets. Now the thing is, I would worry that this is like British date keeping and this is like the year, the month, the day, but there's no month that contains 44 days. So this is the 21st and 22nd of April, 1944. So that tells me that this photo was taken in 1944. Presumably in St. Paul's Cathedral. Because you've got fucking floor plans and wire sketchings. Alright. So we're in, presumably, this part of the world. Presumably even this part of the world. And the question now is, where the hell is St. Paul's Cathedral in London? Has anyone ever been to London? Is anyone Catholic? That probably doesn't help. There are probably a handful of Catholics in London. I'm betting there are at least 12. Can any of the 12 Catholics in London tell me where St. Paul's Cathedral is? I'm sorry, the 12 Catholics in London is both an excellent name for a rock and roll band and the title of this episode. Come on. Okay. Now seriously, where the hell is St. Paul's Cathedral? It's got to be around here somewhere, right? I mean, presumably. We could go nuts guessing, or we could just drop a pin in Hyde Park and call it good. We're just going to drop a pin in Trafalgar Square and call it good. This is 1944. Hey, look. It's St. Paul's Cathedral, which it turns out is over here. It turns out that St. Paul's Cathedral is over here, but it was 1944. Good job. Next word. Hi there, President Gerald R. Ford. It's the second time I've seen you in Time Guesser. It helps me narrow down exactly when these photos were taken. Time guesser, you're not being very difficult today. All right, so I think we appear to be in PJ Morlando, Florida. There's a baseball player named PJ Morlando. Anyway, so we're in PJ Morlando, Florida. Was Gerald Ford really tall? I don't know, maybe. He does seem like a kind of tall dude, but then again, he's surrounded by children, so... all right. Hi, President Ford. You are apparently... Jerry, did anyone on your comms team think that it might not be a great idea for you to surround yourself with 8-year-old girls who proclaim you their Valentine? Jerry, that doesn't... Okay, well, at least you got there without falling over. Good job, Jerry. All right, so this is Orlando, and that might be a space shuttle tail. It could also just be an airplane. All right, so Jerry, come here. We're in Orlando, which is right over here. Hi there. We're probably at the airport in Orlando, come to think of it. Hey, look, the airport in Orlando. Cool. So we're going to be right about here on one of the runways in the airport in Orlando on account of the planey thing being here. And Gerald Ford was the president immediately before Jimmy Carter. Carter won the 76 election, so this would be 1975? 74? How long? Yeah. Like, Ford became the president after Nixon won his second term. I think Nixon resigned in 73? Could be right. Could have been 74. So we're going to say it's 1975. It was 1976. But also, it feels really good to be right about stuff. Especially when the photo gives you everything you need. So, okay. Good job, Goog. Next, Viva Marcos! Uh-oh. Oh, wait. You're not just some guy named Marcos. You're like the president of Mexico. Okay, I gotcha. So the question is, when was Marcos a big deal in Mexico? Because, well, we got Marcos and big deal and Mexico just at a glance here. This enormous, gorgeous building thing is probably very important. It's like a presidential house or something. So this is probably Mexico City. Judging by the quality of the photo and the congregational throng, we're probably looking 80s? Early 80s? 1982? Does anyone actually know anything about Mexican history and can tell me when presumably President Marcos was in charge? Otherwise, I'm just going to say that it's Mexico City in 1982. Because, oh man, I don't even recognize which wrestler this mask is. So, okay. And you don't have like a date or anything on your lanyard or nothing, do you? No? Okay. All right, fine. I can't make out anything on your sign. You're holding up a newspaper, which might theoretically be helpful, but nope. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. So we're in Mexico City and it's 1982. Good enough for me. Come here. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, dooty doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Let's see here. Where in Mexico City do we think we are? We think we are... hi there. The Angelic Monument to Independence? No, that doesn't sound right. That's a very dependent building, in that the people of Mexico are probably ostensibly dependent upon the people who reside in that building. And yet, Zocalo Central Square. Okay. Seems solid guess. Where other than Central was that? Aha! Palacio de la Autonomia! Ho ho! That seems better. We're there in 1982. Yeah? Yeah? 1995. Terrible. Horrible. Okay. All right. So you were not in favor of the folk in that building there. But you were in favor of Marcos, who was a big deal in 1995. Okay, so the year was fucked, but, we got the location pretty good. I'll take it. Listen, this feels like a very good score. I'm pretty proud of 44,543, even if the game did basically hand us all of the information on a couple of occasions. But still, it's up to the player to find that information, right? All right, Immaculate Grid, you've been hyping this stats thing for too long. You need to actually roll it out already. Speaking of which, for today's Immaculate Grid, we need Orioles, Athletics, Mariners, Giants, dudes what played first base, and dudes what won Rookie of... God, okay. An Oriole who won Rookie of the Year is Cal Ripken's kid, sure. And an A who won Rookie of the Year is Mike Tejada? Yeah, Mike Tejada. He won Rookie of the Year, didn't he? Sure fucking didn't. Seems like a great award. Did Mason Miller win it last year? Was he a rookie last year? Absolutely fucking wasn't. We're just gonna name some good Oakland A's. Did Jose Canseco win Rookie of the Year? He was good. He did win Rookie of the Year. Bully for him. A dude who played first base and also won Rookie of the Year is, I think, Nomar Garciaparra played first base at some point in his career. He totally did. A dude who played first base for the Giants is Brandon Belt. Should have searched for Brandon, not Belt. Should have searched for specifically Brandon Belt. God, it shouldn't be that hard to find Brandon Belt. It's a team-building philosophy of the late 2010s. It shouldn't be that hard to find Brandon Belt. Dude who played first base for the Mariners is Tino Martinez. Dude who played for the Mariners and the Orioles is a wonderful question to which I don't know an answer. A dude who played for the A's and the Giants is Marco Scutero. It would help if you spelled Marco correct. And a dude who played for the Mariners and the A's is another good question. Coco Crisp, I think, was a Mariner? I think Coco Crisp was a Mariner. I'm incorrect. So, we have failed at the grid, but hey, we have completed an episode of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Folks, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Later today on YouTube, there is more Cult of the Lamb. It shall be a wonderful time. We will be back tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock Eastern, for another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Until then, again, have a wonderful day, everybody. Goodbye.
Bar is also structure.
I think bar is like way more close to structure than
when I think of like
spine.
the structure of the human body and like
Yeah, but you're a fucking doctor. You don't count.
Wow.
I knew you were gonna get on that shit. Like, oh, the spine is like, whoa.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
it's like a drunk.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
I
Seems
have
like
had one beer, and I'm sorry for that.